Cilium clicked when I stopped thinking of it as just another CNI. Every Kubernetes cluster needs networking. In a common setup, kube proxy handles service routing through IP tables, while the CNI handles pod connectivity. And that works. But as clusters become larger and more dynamic, IP tables' rule chains can grow. Traditional network policy is mostly limited to IPs and ports, and debugging traffic paths can become painful. I ran into this while testing a KubeEdm cluster on EC2, so I skipped kube proxy entirely and tested Cilium's replacement. That's when the difference became clear. Cilium moves service routing logic into the kernel using eBPF and eBPF maps instead of relying on long IP tables chains. Its policies can understand things like HTTP paths and DNS names, while using Kubernetes labels and identities rather than tying policy only to changing pod IPs. Then Hubble adds visibility into who's talking to whom, what's allowed or denied, and where traffic is failing. No observability sidecar on every workload. That's the part I was missing. Cilium isn't interesting because it's simply a faster CNI. It's interesting because it changes where Kubernetes networking, policy, and visibility are implemented. And once I tested that directly, the hype finally made sense. Operator takeaway: before replacing kube proxy in production, test Cilium in a disposable cluster. Validate service routing, policy enforcement, DNS behavior, and Hubble visibility against your current networking model.